Hello everyone. If you've tapped into this video, chances are you've completed the first 3 steps of the worry protocol, and I congratulate you on that. You're now in the intermission section, and my hope is you've completed the first of 3 parts of that intermission, namely third position. If you have not completed that first part, third position, kindly pause this video and return after that's completed. Assuming you have experienced that third position, part 1 of the intermission, let's now proceed to part 2, which is called Through the Looking Glass. And I have to tell you at the very outset that this is somewhat difficult. It's both simple and difficult, and not only for you, but also for me as well. And so if I, perchance, should mess up, please forgive me. Chances are we'll both notice and correct and proceed. But I'll do my best. Here's how it works. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Half of the questions are going to have the answer yes. And I'm going to ask you to verbally answer yes to me. Sounds simple, right? The other half, of course, will have the answer no. Now, with respect to this first half, there's a little twist. While I want you to verbally answer yes, I want you to move your head in this fashion, shaking your head as if to say non-verbally no. Understood? Yes. Let's do it together as I go through the 10 questions in the first half of this Through the Looking Glass exercise. Are you ready? Here we go. Here's the first question. And you're learning the 4-step worry protocol, aren't you? Yes. And because you want to stop worrying, you're learning this, correct? Yes. Because all the worrying you've done is making you unhappy, isn't it? Yes. Now you continue. And you want to be happy, don't you? And you want to stop misusing your imagination, don't you? And begin the proper use of your imagination, right? Yes. And so you're going to apply this worry protocol diligently, aren't you? And stop worrying, correct? You are going to stop worrying, aren't you? Yes. And begin to use your imagination in a healthy way, right? Yes. Yes. Now, if you had any difficulty with that, please rewind and go through it again. Okay, it's very, very simple with that little twist. Now, as you can imagine, the next half of this exercise, I'm going to present you with a series of questions for which the answer is no. However, as you might have guessed, I want you to answer with your head nodding as I ask the questions. Ready? No. And you have no intention of learning the 4-step worry protocol, correct? No. Because you want to continue worrying, don't you? No. You want to continue to misuse your imagination, don't you? No. And so you'll just keep worrying, correct? No. And you won't identify the worry in step one, will you? No. Nor will you identify the fear, right? No. And so you won't bother to plan the downside, correct? No. And you will simply continue to waste precious time worrying, right? No. And you will not work to end your worrying, correct? No. And so your life will remain full of worrying, right? No. Again, you can repeat this if you didn't follow along. But if you did and you've done this, it's important to pause the video or turn it off, return to the book, and now do part 3, drop tongue, it's called. Now do part 3 of the intermission immediately after you've come through the looking glass. Thanks for watching.